My name is Stephanie Huffman. My daughter's name is Lily. She's 14 years old. Her initial diagnosis was septo-optic dysplasia, which is a vision diagnosis, and she's missing part of the lining in her brain. She was then diagnosed with autism, which was followed by epilepsy, which was followed by Chiari 1 malformation. So I met Lily when she was 3 years old. She was a student at my school. I'm a school psychologist and behavior analyst. At the time when she started school, I was in the process of getting my hours to get my behavior analyst certification, and her great-grandparents who were raising her at the time had a lot of significant behavior challenges with her at home. And they were not able to manage her. So their neurologist had advised either stronger medication or behavior therapy at home. So after talking with them, I offered to work in the home with her, built a relationship, did a lot of behavior therapy with her over the course of probably 2 years. And she went from nonverbal, never sitting down, to sitting in a chair, able to learn, potty trained, accepting a lot of new things, eating. So a lot of things changed in that time. And then when she switched schools for part of elementary school, they approached me and asked if I would be willing to be her guardian when they could no longer care for her. So this is a journey that I signed up for, sort of knowing what I was getting into, but also completely not knowing what I was getting into. So since that time, she has come to live with me full-time towards the end of elementary school, and she is finishing middle school now. This is her 8th grade year, so she is very excited about high school. She's gotten involved in Special Olympics. She does swimming, gymnastics. 2 of the 4 diagnoses came after I agreed to take her, so those were kind of things that we had to work through and process and just figure out as we went. But she has really just grown and blossomed. She has an extreme talent for music that we found in middle school. So she has participated in band with general education peers for middle school and absolutely loves it. She is going this summer to USA Games for Special Olympics. So she has really just kind of found her spot after a lot of years of kind of fighting to get there and pushing her and all of those things. So. That it's a day-to-day process and figuring things out. So, I mean, my background professionally is with special needs students and children. So I think I had some knowledge and some skill level that might have differed from a parent just kind of thrown into this scenario. But also at the same time, when you become a parent, all of that goes out the window. So I think I thought I was going to handle things a lot differently than I actually did, because then the emotion and all of the different pieces came in as a parent versus a professional in the situation. So I think that I have learned the value of having other parents and other support systems kind of around me to support that as a parent and not just as a professional, and to take it day by day, that there's no instruction manual, unfortunately. Kind of wish there was sometimes, but there's not, and so situation by situation, day by day. If I had a magic wand, I think that I would wish for more connection instead of isolation amongst special needs families and parents. Just for people to understand that it's okay to ask for help and it's okay to tell their story, even though it looks very different than typical. And it looks very different than each other. My story looks very different from another special needs parent, but there's power in having that connection and being able to advocate and encourage each other kind of through that process. So if I had a magic wand, I would let all parents everywhere, especially those with special needs, know that it's okay to reach out and build those connections. Support for caregivers. In the beginning, it was more of I was doing it to sort of help offer suggestions, be a voice professionally about what I was seeing with families, with parents. But I think as time has gone on, it has become more personal to me as a caregiver. and a parent to just know that there are other people out there in these situations, and to know that the resources that they can offer, even though I'm in the field and a parent and I've been there for a little while, I don't know it all. And so as I go into unique situations, sometimes I have questions or I don't know what to do with certain things. And so it's nice to know that I can reach out and have that support. And also to be able to pass on to other parents and families, and encourage them to get involved with different activities, and just the support piece of being able to talk to somebody else who's in a situation similar to them, and to just hear, it's not just them having a hard time or celebrating, tiny things at 12 that some kids do at 2. So having that piece. Okay, so to a new caregiver, I think I would make sure to empower them that they are their child's biggest advocate. So in whatever situation, whether it's with doctors, whether it's in the school setting, whatever it is, that it's okay to have a voice and to let your voice be heard. And sometimes that means that people think that you're the annoying one, or you're the persistent one and the one who doesn't give up and you just keep going. But you know your child the best, and you know kind of what they need. So it's a partnership, so you need to build that relationship, but also let your voice be heard and make sure that you speak up when you think there is something that needs to be different or something that needs to be changed. I mean, I think the thing that keeps me going is her, right? So I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of days where I feel like quitting, or, I'm by myself, I'm a single parent. The situations in general can be a lot, but then I remember that who she is worth fighting for, and she has shown above and beyond that she can do so much more than what she cannot do. And so her voice is important in this world. So that's really kind of what keeps me going.